Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Monday Mojo with me, Coach Mo. Happy to see you on this Monday morning, and I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. So we are hopping right along to the chapter of mindfulness, right? And we're using this book, The Wisdom of Sundays by Oprah, as our guidepost to have reflections every Monday morning. And I'm excited, of course, to get into mindfulness. And I'm going to start by reading what she has here in the beginning of this chapter, which is, my goal is to live my life as a more awakened, vibrant, alive human being. My prayer is to not let any moment pass without my acknowledgement and full experience of it. In order to do that, I've got to practice. Yes, practice. What is our practice in mindfulness? And I know that this chapter is going to pull out a lot of different ways that we can be mindful and how we could tweak our practices, create new practices that are really going to allow us to awaken moment to moment. So I'm going to jump right into the first reflection that she has here and pull out some information. Okay, so the first thing I want to pull out is that she says, many of the spiritual teachers who have talked with me on Super Soul Sunday describe the highest state of mindfulness as a constant state of prayer. And I love that, a constant state of prayer. And I know prayer for everyone is different, right? For some people, it's just being out in nature and recognizing things like a bird flying by, and that's a prayer, acknowledging that, acknowledging life. For others, it's actually kneeling and praying when they wake up in the morning. And so we all have our form of prayer, of connecting to the divine, of connecting to God, Mother Nature, however you want to look at that. And so I want that to be the focus of our reflection this week. What can a constant state of prayer look like for us? And how can we bring it in a way that's easy? That, we don't have to have necessarily a pad and a paper close by to write things down, but just to be able to pause and reflect on something that's happening in that moment that is going to benefit us and help us awaken. I'm going to read a little bit more. There are so many simple pleasures that allow me to delight in the present moment. A long walk in solitude or a spirited hike with friends brings a renewed sense of gratitude and connection. I consider reading a book a sacred indulgence, and I also happen to love a cup of piping hot masala tea. The daily ritual of being at the sink, boiling the water, steaming the milk, and then steeping the tea helps bring me to a place of stillness. Whether it's watching a sunset or really feeling the stream of water hit your face in the shower, I tell you, that's one of mine. Everyone needs the time to find a way to quiet themselves. Okay, so the question is, how do you practice? What is your practice? And if you don't have one, maybe you could use this week to build one for yourself. Build a constant state of prayer, right? And if you could only choose one, which would it be, right? If you needed to maximize your time and you didn't have time to wake up every morning and meditate for 30 minutes, do yoga for 30 minutes, right? Take a hot shower and do all of these glorious things that we'd love to do. If you were to pick one, which one would it be? Okay, so I'd love for you to comment below. Let me know what your practice is, or perhaps what you're thinking about as so far as creating a practice of this mindfulness, of this constant state of prayer that's going to help you awaken this week. Have a phenomenal week. Namaste. See you next time. Bye-bye.